Hi everybody, welcome back to News from the Main Deck with me and Dennis. Today we're going to talk to you about the principal tool that we're using on this cruise, the dive robot Quest. Now to get a tour of Quest, let's first meet the dive robot team leader, Dr. Volker Rathmeyer. So here we are at the aft end of Quest. Quest is a 4,000 meter depth rated remotely operated vehicle, or ROV as we call it. And it is essentially our eyes and our hands on the seafloor to do our work down there. You can see at the aft end of Quest the propellers or thrusters that are used to move Quest around, which Mikhail is working on at the back. Mikhail would also like to say hi to his son back home. You can see him wave. So here we are at the business or front end of Quest, and Dr. Rathmeyer is showing us that there are several cameras on the front of the vehicle that are used as our eyes. We have laser pointers to measure distance between things. We also have two arms, or manipulators as they're called, which do the manual work that we need to do. There are several advantages of ROVs over traditional human-occupied vehicles or submersibles. An ROV can stay down on the bottom much longer and do a greater amount of work before having to come up. ROVs are much more cost-effective, and there's a greater degree of participation of the scientists on board because of the live video feed than you get with a select few people going down in a submersible. With Quest, we're essentially diving every day, and the vehicle goes down in the morning and comes up in the evening. And during a typical dive, we approach the vents, we see increasing amounts of life. As you can see here, lots of mussels, which are a clear indication of warm water. The fluids in this area approach temperatures of 300 degrees Celsius, which is close to the boiling point of seawater at these great pressures. It's much higher than the 100 degrees that we're used to on land. Sampling these fluids requires specialist equipment, such as this fluid sampler, which is on loan to us from the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution. This allows us to accurately measure the concentrations of dissolved gases in the fluids, which are essentially the critical nutrients for life on the seafloor. Here we see the elevator again, which we discussed in the last blog, which contains all of the boxes. So that's it for the dive robot, and that's it for this episode of News from the Main Deck. Until next time, best of luck.